Oh girl, they fighting, and y'all know I'm gonna talk about it because I love a little bit of mess. Hi, how are you? I'm back. I'm giving an opinion nobody asked for. And we're gonna talk about CleoTrapa and Ice Spice. I'ma flatly say Ice Spice, you don't have a case, so don't even try to defend yourself. Like, sit this one out. You couldn't defend yourself against Baby Storm. You damn sure can't defend yourself against CleoTrapa. I'm so sorry. So let me just give a quick summary. This is CleoTrapa. I call her a New York socialite because she's kind of been in the scene for a very long time. Like, I even allege that Ice Spice went to hang out with Cleo because Cleo had all the fucking clout here in New York City. Cleo has gone viral 7 times for pulling out her whiteboard and telling us that we're saying words absolutely wrong, how to stay out of other people's business, and also giving like funny skits and advice on how women act or how women really are in real life versus how we act to the public, you know? She was also on VH1's The Impact, and she went viral for checking the fuck out of Chinese kitty. Cleo also does music, but because of the way the industry is set up, I really don't think that she's gonna get the attention that she deserves, because I think she really makes good music. But because she doesn't make music that the industry expects black people to listen to, they're not gonna pay her that much attention. Like, they doing that same shit with Doechii. She's kind of getting the Doechii treatment, but that's neither here or there. That being said, with Cleo being an artist, and Ice Spice Ben knew this, Ice Spice decides to invite Cleo a day before tour starts. And Cleo let us know this bitch is not okay. Ice Spice is about as weird as a bitch that cleans collard greens in the bathtub. Like, I'm gonna tag Cleo's page down below. Hopefully by the time I post this video, she don't delete her clips of her talking about the tour. But I'm just gonna summarize a couple of things here that really let us know that Ice Spice is a weird bitch. 1, Ice Spice invited her the day before. She been knew about this tour. She been picked the people she wanted to be on tour. But she waited last minute to invite her bestie onto the fucking tour. Next, Cleo said when she got to the tour, production acted like they didn't even know she was supposed to be there. She ain't had no accommodation, no room to do her hair and makeup. They would throw her in a fucking bathroom that everybody was using, that everybody was in, so on and so forth. Ice Spice was pissed off at Cleo because Cleo asked her staff to help her with her bags. Cleo also alleges that somebody that was at tour, whoever it was, she didn't put a name on it because she don't know who did it, but they stole her credit card and spent $700 on designer items. Ice Spice also tried to embarrass Cleo and make her look like a broke bitch in front of Riot by insinuating like, oh, well, bitch, why are you following me around? You need to go get your own hotel room. To which, again, there was obviously a miscommunication upon management or Ice Spice or whatever the case was, because Cleo didn't even know she was supposed to get her own room. So with that miscommunication, Ice Spice's hairstylist, whose name is Khadijah, I believe, told Cleo to just come stay in her room for the entirety of the tour. And Cleo said, yo, Khadijah made me feel like the friend you were supposed to make me feel like. On one of the days that they were staying together, Khadijah had let Cleo know, yo, they about to get food. Let me know what you want. And then production follows up with a text saying Cleo's not a part of the food budget, so we ain't get her shit. Again, why is Ice Spice not speaking up for her? But I'm gonna get on Ice Spice in a minute. Let's just continue with what she was saying. And then there was another time where Cleo had FaceTimed Ice Spice and was like, yo, what y'all doing? You want to hang out? Let's go make some TikToks. Let's go do something. And Ice Spice obviously had an issue with the fact that Cleo was rumored with Khadijah, because she was like, no, you're rumored with Khadijah. No, thank you. And then after that interaction, Cleo, the hairstylist, and the makeup artist, which I guess the next day was all starving. They was hungry. They wanted to go get food, whatever the case was. But where they were located in between Texas and Mexico, which is just all desert, the next food spot would be 8 blocks down in the desert. So she went into Ice Spice in the lobby, who's hanging out with a bunch of niggas. And, you know, they're like, yo, we finna go get food. Like, can one of y'all niggas, like, walk with us to the fucking McDonald's on the street? Because, like, we're literally in the middle of nowhere. And them niggas bitched out like bitch niggas do. And then Cleo finds out that Ice, all these niggas, and Riot all secretly snuck out to go to a steakhouse and eat and left behind Cleo, Khadijah, and the makeup artist. Which further lets us know that Ice Spice had an issue with Cleo becoming friends with her staff. So after all of that, Cleo ain't said shit to her. She ain't check her. She ain't beat her ass. She ain't do none of that shit. She wasn't causing no type of situation on tour because she handling business. However, when they did finish tour and got home, Cleo approached her like a real fucking friend, like a real bitch, and gave her a blow-by-blow of everything that happened on tour that she just wasn't feeling or she was uncomfortable with or whatever the case was. Screenshot from Cleo's video Ice Spice responded saying that she's mad ungrateful and that her staff was even telling her that Cleo was ungrateful and so on and so forth. And if you go on Cleo's page and look at all of the screenshots, Ice Spice is out of pocket. She called her ungrateful and needy and saying, "You're not my responsibility," essentially calling her lazy, and also letting us know she really did have an issue with Cleo hanging out with Khadijah, and also called her careerless and called her a bum. Ice Spice, I ain't even gonna hold you, sis. I'm gonna wear your ass out. And y'all know when I say that, I'm about to go off. For one, let me shit on y'all niggas that was coming at me on Twitter, bitch. Because a while back, the Knicks posted a video of Ice Spice and Cleo at the basketball game. Of course, we understand all the attention is gonna be on Ice Spice because she's hot. What are we supposed to say, right? But I came out and I showed mad love to CleoTrapa. I ain't shit on Ice Spice. I ain't do none of that. I just showed mad love to CleoTrapa. And y'all bitch was under my comments saying that I'm being a pick-me and I'm a weirdo and who the fuck is Cleo and so on and so forth. Alright, bitch. Now how the fuck y'all look? I hope y'all enjoy that fucking tomato and shit on your face, because now look at y'all defending this fucking weirdo. This is not a real bitch. This is a weird bitch. And the funny thing is, I've been called this out. Once Baby Storm fucking let us know that Ice Spice was being weird and talking shit about Cleo behind her back, I alleged, look at this, back in May, I alleged that Ice Spice needed Cleo for the fucking clout. Cleo is that bitch. Like, if you live in New York City, you know who Cleo is, you know of her. If you haven't seen her already, whatever, we know who she is. So Ice Spice needed that extra like oomph in her step because Cleo had the clout and the attention. And here are those tweets or like the text messages talking about Cleo behind her back, essentially saying that Cleo's being a fake ass bitch and that she's not showing her real love, which is crazy because I've seen Cleo under all of Ice's comments, liking her pictures, sharing her quotes. And even when Baby Storm literally exposed the fuck out of Ice Spice, Cleo was still standing 10 toes down with Ice. So for Ice Spice to act like Cleo is in the wrong here and she's a bum and this and that is crazy to me. Here's an analogy that I'm gonna use here. If I'm inviting you to my house to stay over, but I have my chef just cook for me, I have my staff only accommodate me, even though I invited you to my house to stay, right? I'm not even giving you a fucking blanket so you can actually go fucking sleep. You would look at me like I'm crazy and like I'm a bad friend, like what the fuck, right? So all of you defended her. I'm trying to figure this out. The only thing that I could come at Cleo at is the fact that if she told you about her tour last minute, like a day before, whatever the case is, you probably should have said no, because that's mad weird. I'm supposed to be your best friend and you're just now last minute thinking to invite me on the tour. That's crazy. Might I add, you wasn't getting paid for this, like you said. So, But you're trying to build your brand and all stuff. Like, you was thinking from a business perspective. So I'm not even fully mad at you. However, Miss Ice Spice, you got me fucked up. Do not think that you big enough to start acting like a bitch. Because let's be clear here. None of us think your music is good. You really didn't sell that many fucking albums. People only fuck with you because you know how to bend over and shake your ass. That's really all it is. You a good look. Your music's not good. And then how you gonna get mad at Cleo for alleging that you're on Ozempic? Baby, we been knew this. This is you before, this is you now. How you go from like a size 10 to a size 0? The fuck? You look like me and I'm bony. And then you posting like these workout videos on TikTok and your Instagram like we supposed to believe it. The form is all wrong. The workouts you're doing don't even fucking make sense. So trust me, none of us even believed you when you said that you're not on Ozempic. I hate when y'all lie about shit like this. We already know the Hollywood secret. Just be real about it. You get more respect for being like, yeah, I'm on Ozempic because I just felt like I was too fat. We will respect that a little bit more. And then you have the audacity to go on your goddamn like Twitter spaces and sit here and double down and say like she's not my responsibility, like I don't know what the fuck, like you gonna run to social media and talk shit about me that you was never a real friend. No, Ice, you was never a real fucking friend. And I really do believe Cleo when she says that you're boring, because even in your interviews you don't even look interested. Most of the time you're just interested in just trying to be pretty. Like what the fuck? You have no case here. There's nothing for you to say because nobody believes you. We believe Cleo because you always gave weird bitch vibes. Not even gonna hold you, bro. And I hate that Cleo had to experience this because she was being a real bitch through and through. And she ain't did nothing wrong. She ain't said nothing wrong. She right about everything that she feels. She better than me because I would have been whooped her ass, honestly. Like, how Ice Spice gonna make bad music and also have a bad attitude? Like, pick a struggle. Let's make sure we go to Cleo's page and show her mad love and give her the clicks and the views and listen to her music because she does make good music. Y'all like Doechii, y'all gonna like fucking Cleo. Team CleoTrapa over here, and I've been Team CleoTrapa. The fuck? Ice Spice, pipe down and humble yourself immediately. You got no friends in this industry. You about